EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out right at the 35. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Carlton Davis picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
38-yard line.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Fournette running out of the gun. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the 1st, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Buccaneers 1st down.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
He was tackled at the
on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The pass by Brady there, caught by Howard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
23 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Ronald Jones, the ball.
Preston Smith there on the stop.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Solid effort by Jair Alexander there defensively. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down.
10 at the 38-yard.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple. Flushed out right. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 10 more there and another first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Rodgers now to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Mason Crosby, the kickoff.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Man open left side is Brown. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brady's pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And it drops down incomplete.
All time.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This will make it into the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. 30. Still going.
Woo, yeah!
And he will score.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. Well, special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. William Golston. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Man open, it's St. Brown, he's got it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2, that was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Rodgers again now. Buying time to his left. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
48-yard line.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
To throw again. Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
That's another Packer.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Jones.
At the 16-yard line.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Devin White on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
And it's caught. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Throwing is Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 3-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Second and 2 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, now Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a first down.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette.
Complete to Leonard.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case...
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Packers take over first.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but it's going to be second down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Their own
well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 51 yards. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Brady's pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Now Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. brings up
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. One final try now for Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final score, Buccaneers 21.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job.